question from Beatrice.
Hi, just to comment to Stephanie, I put it in the chat. There's an organization called HIMSS, and it is specific for healthcare professionals in IT. Every year they have a conference of 40,000 people worldwide between Orlando and Las Vegas, and tons of networking all the time. It's just unlimited. Anyway, I just want to state that I feel like I'm straddling the fence. I sometimes feel like when I'm in this kind of conversations, you're talking about somebody else. I'm in denial. I feel very healthy, but I do, of course, experience the ageism thing. One of my mentors is 96, Mother Opal Lee. You might have heard her on the news. Very vivacious, very busy. So when I'm around someone like that, she embraces her age, but she also is very, very active. And that feeds my spirit. But one thing I wanted to state, though, I got a ping in LinkedIn from an old colleague. He said, Beatrice, I've got a job I think you'd be good for. He said, don't worry about the software development, the IT stuff. We just want your skills from when you were first starting out, because those are skill sets that are no longer being taught. But at the same time, I still know I have to go back and learn new things like SQL or JavaScript, and I'm capable of learning them, but it's kind of hard to sit down and actually absorb them. So does anyone have any tips on how to reconfigure your thinking so that you can actually absorb the technology that you need to learn?
Oh my gosh, when I was studying for my HR exam, it took every ounce of my being to learn again, because we forget how to learn. And we do, when you're 20, you don't have as much stuff up here. So learning does get a little more difficult as we get older, but we are still trainable and we are still capable of learning. It's just, we're also going to learn differently. I did find that that's one thing that as a trainer, especially we do a lot of computer training, and we're trying to evolve the training for it so it makes sense for the older learner, because an older learner we usually have like bits and pieces. So it's really creating connecting the dots, bringing it all together. Sometimes traditional training just doesn't work for older adults. So that is something I do recognize. And now they've gone to a lot of online training, and I honestly, and it has nothing to do with me being older, I have a learning disability. So sitting in front of computers and learning is very difficult for me. And it would have been the same at 18 or I just didn't have that ability. So I think there's, again, but it's not because you're older. It's just, you just can't learn that particular way. And again, that's how we need to just figure out what is it we need to do to learn or to get through that, and just change that mindset. It has nothing to do with being older. It's just, you have other things going on, or we have other experiences. So it's rethinking, taking it away from, I'm just too old to learn. No, we're not too old to learn. I just may not want to learn what you want to teach me, or I can't, or I need it presented in another way.